It's Friday. Time to wake up. 62 degrees out there. I swear it feels like it's a fall morning. Beautiful, though. JC?
Beautiful day for the Piney Chapel Antique Tractor Show going on this morning, starting at 10 o'clock with a 20-mile tractor ride. Woohoo! All the way up to Elkmont for lunch. But anyway, I'll tell y'all more about that later. Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on, like Gloria just told you, a absolutely glorious Friday morning here in Athens, Alabama. This is Athens in the AM. And join us this morning, Mr. Lonnie Lemmond. Local Lonnie this morning, ready to sing something. We're going to be up. Lonnie, what's happening?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. Lonnie gonna do one of my all-time favorite songs. I gave her the finger. I gave her the ring. She gave me the finger. How many times do you think I've heard that one? But anyway, he'll play that for us just a little bit later on this morning too. Stan McDonald will be joining us too with McDonald and Associates, telling us how you can save money if you're underwater with no bankruptcy and no foreclosure. Frank on the phone, Brad in the back, Abby on camera this morning, Maddie on the floor, crawling all about this morning. We are babysitting, pulling double duty on this Friday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live. Also, we'll travel down Ricketts Road. I think he's going to Hazel Green to visit the guy who makes birdhouses today. Well, I promise you folks out at Hazel Green, let me give a shout out to the Trojan Express restaurant this morning out there with Brian. I got to get in touch with him. They open at 11 o'clock right across from the high school. But anyway, we'll try to get to that video, plus still Farmers Market video down in Decatur. Didn't get a lot of all that in. See, we've been kind of busy this week, but I do appreciate y'all watching. If you got anything going on, text Gloria 603-4848 or hit me up on my iPad. That's the way I roll. CountryRover@gmail.com. And then I'm going to tell y'all about, I saw this on 48. Oh, we're going to talk about 48 in just a moment, too. I'll save that. We'll do a Mother of the Year, too, that I found on my iPad. Saw it on the news last night. Let's get it cranking on a Friday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live, the #1 rated television show on Highway 72 in Athens, Alabama, right next to ZYP.
Luckily, there's not another one.
About to put Mojo out of business.
I think Mojo's A-okay. Enjoy listening to him, too. All right, let's talk about the weather forecast. Only a 20% chance of showers today. Looks like we're A-okay as far as rain's concerned. 62 degrees out there right now, 90 for your high. Just a beautiful day. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. Rain chances, 20%. It looks like we've got 20 to 30% over the weekend, but we should be fine. High temperatures look like they're staying around 90s, so just enjoy these low temperatures early in the morning. Good morning, Frankie.
Yeah, Lonnie, appreciate you taking a ride with me over to the Shoals area the other day.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, hanging out over that way.
You did.
Yeah.
And in Decatur.
Yeah, I was over in Decatur. I showed those pictures from those girls down at Kelly's Jewelers yesterday. Hey, before I forget it, let me remind y'all, Athens Lions Club Kitty Carnival this is the last weekend, so get out and enjoy it. You know, we had Henry White up here in the beginning of the summer, talk about when it started. Final weekend out of Decatur Daily this morning, right there on 4th Street, directly across from Athens Middle School. Hours are 6:30 to 9:30. So get by there Friday and Saturday night. 50 cents for ride tickets, so go by there and visit them the last weekend of this year.
They do well.
Bonnie, I don't know if you've heard the major news going on right now.
What is it?
Well, Alabama's #1. #1 in all the polls. Just came out, not all the polls, the only one out right now. That's out of the News Courier this morning. There's your top 10. Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon, Stanford, Georgia, all that bunch right there. USA Today's front page this morning. Alabama #1. Alabama's ranked at the top, but history has shown being #1 ain't a good thing. So let me show y'all how that goes right now. It says, being #1. As Stan McDonald walks in, I'm looking for Auburn where they're here on here, but I don't see how Auburn rated yet. It says, being in the preseason poll, the real, take that mic on the end there, Stan, and grab that center chair, In the preseason poll, this is all you Auburn fans want to hear this, the real #1 is #2. We're #2, shouted the rally cry preseason. Says, over the last 10 years, Stan, the team ranked second in the college football poll has gone on to finish season #1. 4 times. In 2005, Texas started #2, beat Southern Cal for national title, happened to LSU in 07, Alabama in 11 and 12. So if you're #2 like Goofy Urban Meyer, you might have a chance to be #1.
Wow.
So
Ohio State's #2 this year?
Yeah, they're #2. Of the 62 votes placed in USA to preseason poll, Alabama received 58 first-place votes.
Well, it's a pretty safe vote.
USC got 3, Auburn got 1.
Auburn got 1?
No, I made that part up. I was trying to make you feel better. Auburn didn't get 1, but they're saying
The Auburn coach was voting.
Alabama hardly ever. It's only happened twice, I think. We're babysitting this morning.
Yeah.
It's only happened twice. You know what that's like.
Yeah.
Only happened twice, I think, that a team started #1 has maintained that #1 ranking through the entire season.
That's only happened twice in how many years?
I think it happened to Southern Cal, and I think Texas. I can't be positive on
Wow.
that. But anyway, all right, we'll get back to football in just a little bit because that's great news. Not that that's surprising or not. If y'all know somebody that's got Dish Network, that means they cannot get Channel 48 anymore.
Currently.
They were unable to reach negotiations with the Raycom stations. I think they own 12 or 20 or whatever. So if y'all know somebody, tell them to put ZTV 11 on Dish Network.
In their place.
Now the problem exists like this. We're not as big as they are, so we don't get a retrans. So that means they negotiate the cable. For every cable or satellite subscriber there is, they got to pay so much to these Channel 48 and their sister stations, as they do 1931 and all those people. We don't have to negotiate like that. We just beg them to put us on anywhere they can. We don't need their money. We don't need their money. But you know, Stan, that represents... I think I read an article the other day in Broadcasting Magazine. 21% of a station's income now comes from retrans.
Wow.
It's a big deal.
And if you get ESPN 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10, you are paying basically ESPN gets between $5 and $7 per household in the United States that either has direct, Dish, Mediacom, Charter, whatever cable system it is nationwide.
That's a lot.
That's how much money ESPN demands and receives from a subscriber.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
How can we work a deal like that?
Well, I've been in the business almost 40 years and I ain't figured it out yet. I'm looking for a good lawyer that might help me do something over here. Dan knows how to do the housing, but can you help with the TV bill?
Put them in
Studied a little
satellite
bit.
business.
No, I mean, that's, you know, it's just hard to do. What's going on in your world, Stan? Y'all staying busy?
Yeah, staying real busy, sure. We got, as you know, we're helping people who are underwater in their houses and talking to a lot of folks about that.
We're going to talk more about that later on this morning, too, because I'm hearing nothing but good things. Met with Lonnie's...
Broker?
Is he your broker? Yeah, he's not your boss, he's your broker.
Well,
and we'll talk about that in a little bit,
he's
too.
kind of my boss, too.
Yeah, Mark Moody over at Marmac
He is
now.
my
And
boss.
we were talking about you the other day. I had a big meeting with him, and he's a big part of the program now. But I want to talk about the Mother of the Year.
Okay.
Mother arrested, now this is not around here, a Missouri woman, arrested for leaving loaded gun in crib of 22-month-old baby at her feces and mold-covered home.
Oh, my.
So they called her house because a witness saw a baby tied up in the garage. She had her little son tied to a rope in there out in the garage. 5 dogs were removed from the house because of the deplorable conditions. A Missouri woman is facing multiple counts of child abuse. There's the house. Say that she left her 22-month-old daughter tied to the garage with a rope and allowed her home, which she shares with a toddler and another child.
Goodness.
The feces-covered mold den, to top it off, when authorities were investigating the disgusting home, found a loaded rifle in the baby's crib. The woman's 37 years old.
The rifle was in the crib?
In the crib with the baby loaded. It's in Cave Spring Estates, not around here, Missouri. The toddler was no longer tied to the garage by the time the cops got there. They found prescription drugs. Officers looked at the baby's crib and found the loaded rifle. Explained to the officers she thought heard someone in the backyard and had grabbed the gun, hoping to scare them off.
So give it to the baby.
Yep. After discovering the rifle, you notice the filthy conditions of the home. It said here, the responding officer said there were dog feces all over the floor of the home, as well as mold, mud, and cigarette butts. The bathrooms were covered with dirt and filth and looked like they hadn't been cleaned in months. In the basement, they found water damage, plastic and cloth laying at the base, causing all kind of a fire hazard and mold. You ever been in a house like that when you're trying to sell it?
No.
Surely
Not
not.
when I was trying to sell it. I've seen them like that.
Mother of the Year, Stan.
That's sad.
What do you say?
Sad.
I don't, oh, that's awful. That's really bad.
What do you say other than
yeah, I mean-
disgusting and
All right.
glad they got the kids
Yesterday
away?
we talked about Gloria has got this phone, iPhone, as you do.
You're on that
And she
again?
had this great big case on it.
This one.
That's waterproof. That ugly looking thing there. Weighs like
call
4
it
pounds.
when I'm in the water with
But,
it is.
but she acts like she's going to be
Maggie.
talking like she's
I'm not talking, I'm
underwater.
taking pictures.
Right.
Well, she takes it off because it won't fit in the pocket of her little Daisy Duke short she was
They're
wearing.
not Daisy Dukes.
And then she can't hear on it. So she has to take it out of the case to hear somebody.
Right.
By putting Maddie in the car seat, she drops it on the pavement and busts it.
Shattered the glass. in
Okay,
front of
well,
it.
to take that a little further, Illinois man missed his cell phone, goes down in the apartment to look for it because he thought it went down the trash chute. Did you hear about this?
I did, yeah.
Because you're on your phone a lot. Now, would
Yeah.
you go to this extreme?
No.
No.
He
me
goes
neither.
down to the trash chute. The 56-year-old man was a beloved friend and neighbor who had a big heart, was found crushed to death in that compactor looking for his phone.
Phone's not that important.
You got some tough news this morning, Jamie.
Well, I'm
he
just
does.
trying to wake everybody up this morning and say, listen, don't be stupid.
Oh. Well, my new phone will be here today.
Yeah, okay. I guess I got to stay home all day and wait for it to arrive. You know,
You do. You have to
I could go without mine totally. You can. You got like, how many cell phones? You got like 2 or 3 on you
No,
all
I
the
just got
time.
one
You
cell
like
phone.
you carry them like a 6, like a holster.
He only has
No,
one.
Like the old
I only
list where you
have
just whip one
I-
out.
I have studied before, the possibility of maybe having 2, but I've just got one.
Well, I thought you had late too late. Yeah, you need to get you a holster. Stan, as much as you're on the phone, we can just whip one out and start talking on it.
Cowboy.
It does make me feel lost if I don't have one. People, sometimes I'll leave one somewhere and somebody will chase me down and say, here's your phone. I said, don't worry, I would not have gotten very far without it.
Yeah, I know you couldn't. Hey, Lonnie, let me ask you a question. Are you about to do one of my all-time favorite songs? Y'all write this?
No, a friend of mine, Kim Tribble, and he's a very successful songwriter in Nashville, and he did this song and a lot of other songs. He's got lots of #1 hits.
Well, if you've ever been divorced, engaged, or whatever, and lost several rings during it, you'll know what Lonnie's talking about. And we're going to get Lonnie get ready to go right now. Let me talk about where Lonnie is employed right now, part-time, full-time, whatever. Marmac Real Estate, my buddy Mark Moody, Stan's friend too, over that way. But if you want to list a house in North Alabama, you need to call them. They're listing houses all over North Alabama. They handle just about everything. You give Mark Moody a call. Mark will start being with us weekly here on the program to tell us all about it. If anybody's been in real estate a long time, it's Mark Moody with Marmac Real Estate. Let's go local and loving it right now and hear one from Lonnie. I gave her the ring. She gave me the finger. Sounds like my doctor's appointment the other day. Right now, we'll go local and loving it. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving it. You all Lonnie?
I forgot it. I told her, honey, I forgot this whole song. I gave her the ring. She gave me the finger. I gave her my word. She gave me the bird. Oh, I said we're gonna marry in the spring. And she said, honey, I don't remember. And I gave her the ring. Oh no, she gave me the finger. I told her, honey, well, I'm the world's very best catch. That's when she hauled off and threw it in the air up over my head. Well, it's gotta be a big thing, one I'm gonna always remember. When I gave her the ring, oh no, she gave me the finger. When I gave her the ring, she gave me the finger. I gave her my word. She gave me the bird. I said we're gonna marry in the spring. She said, honey, I don't remember. And I gave her the ring. Oh no, she gave me the finger. I searched all night, well, maybe half of the next day. 1995's a lot to pay for a ring anyway. Well, it's one of those big things, one I'm gonna always remember. And I gave her the ring, oh no, but she gave me the finger. I gave her the ring, she gave me the finger. Well, I gave her my word. She gave me the bird. Oh, I said, we're gonna marry in the spring. She said, honey, I don't remember. Well, I gave her the ring. Oh no, she gave me the finger. I gave her the ring. That woman gave me